Texas Gentleman Alliance. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, Taylor. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. We're all wonderful. Well, not everybody's wonderful. There seems to be, as it is obvious, there's a lot of racial division in this country.
You know, I have to agree with that. There is a few racial debates going on in this country right now.
Just a few, one or two.
Yeah. A big one that I've noticed right now is well, at least in the South anyways, is the debate between rednecks and our Latino friends.
And not to be racist, but are as most people would say, Mexicans.
Yes, and for all your social justice warriors out there, this is not about racism at all. And if you have a problem with it, well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, see, I'm a redneck, and Keith is...
Well, more or less a mutt.
Yeah.
So, I'm half.
He's half and half. You can't tell by looking at him, but whatever. You can't see us right now anyway, so... Yeah, but, we want to discuss how different we really are not.
That's true. Well, today we're going to discuss the similarities between rednecks and Mexicans and how the stereotypes really aren't that different and how we really are the same.
We are not that different at all.
Yeah.
You really get to looking at it. Redneck people and Mexican people are just the same. With a different skin tone.
Yeah, really, with everybody in general, it's just a different skin tone, And so I want to give it to Taylor here because, well, coming from the redneck point of view, we're going to go ahead and let him list off things that...
I'm a redneck, and, I have Mexican neighbors, really good people. But, they're just like us. Not to say it like, oh, they're just like us, like we're different, because we're really not different.
No.
I'll list something off for you. Let's start off. Cigarettes. Marlboro Lights.
Marlboro Reds.
That's
true. I've noticed that in my work experience and adventures anyways.
Yeah, in our working experience, we happen to sell certain items that involve tobacco and tobacco use.
And they
alcohol consumption.
I would say 9 times out of 10 anyways, back to back, they're pretty equal on choices of cigarette.
Yeah. Redneck dude. Can I get a pack of Marlboro Lights?
Can I get a Marlboro Light?
Marlboro Light?
Yeah.
Can I get a pack of Camel Crushes? The redneck chick, the young redneck chick. Can I get some Camel Crush? The Mexican dude come in there. Camel Crush?
Okay, so that was sound a little Indian.
Sorry. But, that was terrible. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no. So a point here is a lot of things that are done the same.
Yes.
And take living situations, for example.
Yes. Trailers. Single wide trailers.
Single, double.
Maybe mobile homes. Houses that look like they're inhabited by people who are rednecks. That you would typically associate with being a redneck. But then you see some Mexican dude walk out the door. What's up, vato?
Yeah, true. Another thing would be cars and broken down lawnmowers in the front yard,
Cars and broken down lawnmowers in the front yard. My neighbors, I let them park their cars in my backyard because they have so many cars.
Well, and then on the same hand, they'd also mow your yard for you,
they mow
correct?
my yard, yes. They're good people. They do a lot of nice things for me, like mowing my yard.
And that's another topic. Let's touch on how kind both are, really. Okay, so you get those stereotypes of,
we're all
rednecks being inbred
and bigots or some
bigots,
kind of
racism,
stuff.
And then on the other hand, you got lazy and dirty and not saying that
on both ends of the spectrum. People might see like racist, bigoted people. Actual racist, bigoted people would see Mexican people as dirty or lower class people.
But at the same time, they're both spectrums are highly family oriented and kind and quick to. You having some problems there?
Yeah, my mic was moving.
Both family oriented and quick to help get the shirt off their backs and do what needs to be done.
Very, very generous people, and see, we're both rednecks. Mexican people are seen as trashy, dirty by some, depending on who the group is. Looking outside in, seeing these people as they're trashy, dirty, lower class kind of people, but they get to know them, realize these people are really nice. They do anything for you. You know, really nice people that you scratch their back, they'll scratch yours, but you don't even have to scratch their back. So fucking just go ahead and scratch yours because they're freaking nice.
They'll just go ahead and do it for you. And you know, one stereotype is that both are poor, you know, can't
Yeah.
manage money very well, but
Not
because
really.
of the situation that they live in, and that's just not the case.
Yeah.
It's all about they actually know how to manage their money very well, and they're comfortable in their living situation, and they make the best of it.
Being happy within your means. And it may look like you're poor and broke. You might be a little bit broke, but you know you're happy, or you can afford to eat. You can afford to drink some beer, hang out with your friends and your family, like my neighbors do. You know, I use them as an example because they're good people, and every weekend almost they're drinking some beer and cooking and partying. If I go over there, I won't not have a beer in my hand.
That's true. I can vouch for that. That one weekend I went over, they were out there having a good shindig,
Yeah.
and
We could have went over there, but we didn't. But
well, they were out there. I think they said hey and
Yeah.
continued forth.
we'll
But
say hi. You know, we're not all that different.
so, what we're trying to say here is there is no difference in anything
difference.
really.
It's,
You know,
don't these stereotypes? I mean, yes, stereotypes are there for a reason. Some of them are true.
yeah,
But some of them, fuck, we're not that.
not that different.
We're not that different.
No, not at all.
We let it divide ourselves because of these quote unquote differences that we see.
Mm-hmm.
But then we really look at it like, damn, these guys do the same shit that I do.
Exactly.
What the hell am I judging for?
Exactly. They, I mean, they're
Like shit, my neighbors are over here drinking beer and shooting guns into the creek.
I know that's what I'm doing on the
That's
weekend. I
something
mean,
I would do. What the hell? These
everyday
guys are
thing.
cool. But yeah, that's what we're saying. You know, don't think you might just be more alike than you are different. Be open-minded. You know, look at the other person not as this color or that social class or this social class. Look at them as somebody who's like, oh, hey, you know what? Maybe they're not so different from me.
That's true. And we're just using these two groups of people because we're from deep South Texas, more or less, and
Yeah. And
that's what we have around. But this
Yeah.
applies to really
Anybody,
everybody.
It could be black,
So-
white, Latino, black, even gay, straight, maybe.
Yeah, we know a few of the homosexual varieties, and
Yeah.
they're nice, kind, good caring people.
Yeah. You got people that there's conservative gay people out there.
I believe we know a few.
I know a few. I know a couple.
So
Shoot. How about we get together later?
I mean, that's,
Just
Taylor,
joking.
that's the main basis for Texas Gentlemen's Alliance is that everybody's welcome. It
Everybody's
doesn't matter
welcome.
where you come from or who you are as a person or what you've done, we're all alike and
We're all alike. We're all people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's welcome in the alliance. With that said, I think we covered it all, Keith.
I do. I think we
right.
did cover just about what we
All
needed
right.
to cover.
All right. Let's go drink some beer.
Texas Gentlemen Alliance.
Hey there, this is Jimmy Lou from Jimmy Lou's Electric Fence and Moat Service. You know what? I hate all those newfangled security systems that they insist you have on your house or you'll get robbed blind. And if you're anything like me, I bet you despise those systems too. Here at Jimmy Lou's Electric Fence and Moat Service, we like doing things the old-fashioned way. It don't matter if you live out in the country or in the middle of the city, we'll build a high-quality electric fence and moat around your home for a better price than what those big fancy security systems cost. You can breathe easy knowing that your kids can play safely outside. Just make sure that they don't touch the fence. At Jimmy Lou's, we guarantee fast installation no matter how long it takes. And if you order a fence and moat in the next 24 hours, we'll throw in a free shotgun. That's Jimmy Lou's Electric Fence and Moat Service.
Jimmy Lou's Fence and Moat Service does not exist. Please do not call any numbers or look for an address on the internet because it does not exist. Don't be dumb.
Texas Gentlemen Alliance. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, Taylor. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Keith?
I'm fantastic.
You
Tax
bet.
season, you know how it
Tax
goes.
season. Oh gosh, yeah. You just opened one of your W-2s and you were not impressed.
I am not impressed.
He was
Well,
not
it's one of those
impressed.
things where completely forgot I worked.
It's tax time here in Texas and the entire United States. But speaking of Texas, there seems to be a lot of stereotypes about our state. Why? Because, well, some of them are true. Some of them aren't. And we just want to cover some of them.
Not starting off here. Let's cover the famous steers and queers only come from
Steers and
Texas
queers.
stereotype.
Steers and queers. We're not talking about actual. Are we talking about gay people?
You know, I really don't know what they're referring to when they say
Steers and queers. I mean, there's cattle everywhere.
that's true.
I mean, are
That's
there?
true. But what defines a
What defines
queer
a
per
queer?
se?
Yeah. Queer used to mean, weird, not gay.
You know, like Smear the Queer. I'm sure everybody's played that growing up.
Yeah. Let's take it as this. Let's put it as the livestock thing. People think we ride horses everywhere. That is not the case.
Okay, given I have growing up and going to school, I did see a few people ride horses to school, and
truck breaks down.
then you take a tractor or a horse.
Would you say your high school had a hitching post?
Yeah. I believe it did out front. Well, the old gym did, anyways.
Yeah. Did it in?
Okay, so maybe there's some truth to that.
So your high school had a hitching post.
Yeah, it did. I believe it did, actually. Yeah. See.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're rednecks.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay, we do. We do ride cattle everywhere. I mean, we do ride horses everywhere. Some of us do, some of us don't.
Okay.
I could see why the stereotype is there, but not everybody rides horses.
Per se.
So
Per se.
quit saying that we ride horses everywhere. It's annoying.
Well.
Actually, I don't really care. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah. There is some truth to
I
that.
just want to
so
cover
I
that
guess.
stereotype and why people say it because okay, you're right. It's true.
So let's touch on this quote unquote
Oh yeah.
queer.
Speaking of steers and
queers.
queers, not everybody is Cowboys fans.
That's true. Not
Yeah.
everybody is. Well, Taylor.
I'm a
Taylor-
Cowboys
Taylor's
fan.
Cowboys fan.
I'm
So
sorry. I break stereotypes.
I guess that's where the steers and queers come from. There. I mean, you are kind
Steers
of.
and-
Well, we love you, Taylor, but
Oh yeah, I know.
your choice is kind of
Honey,
bad
pl-
sometimes.
Honey, please don't flatter me.
Yes. Oh.
Is everybody Cowboys fans in Texas?
Well, I mean that's the stereotype,
It's
anyways.
a stereotype.
People forget about the Texans quite often just because of the Cowboys cheerleaders, which
Cowboys
you know.
cheerleaders are fine.
yes. So, but we can't leave
Wait,
out
I'm
the
married.
Texans.
Hold on. I need to calm down.
I know nothing. But
Nobody looked at the Cowboys cheerleaders in a seductive way.
Ever.
Is the way I should
Ever.
say it.
we're getting off topic here.
We're
But
getting
the
off topic. Yes, Cowboys cheerleaders. Not everybody's Cowboys fans.
fans,
in
which
Texas.
I guess can relate to the steers and queers.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of.
What's the third one? let's go on to number 3.
All right, tacos.
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 That one's very true. Texans love tacos. Yes.
Breakfast tacos.
Texas and tacos both start with a T.
Breakfast tacos.
Breakfast
I've
tacos.
been around, and most places outside of Texas don't even know what a breakfast taco is.
Yeah, go to Oregon and ask for a breakfast taco. They're gonna look at you funny.
Don't get me started on a bunch of liberal social justice warriors going on over there.
Yeah, that's why they're social justice warriors. They don't know what a breakfast taco is. All we need to do is get breakfast tacos, ship them to these places where all these social justice warriors are. Give them breakfast tacos. Automatically, they'll be Trump supporters. Not that you had to be a Trump supporter to not be a social justice warrior.
I think personally, if I've seen many leftist fire a firearm for the first time and immediately change sides.
Guns. We love guns and tacos in Texas.
Guns, and which brings us to another point about the tacos.
Speaking about guns, speaking what?
Guns
Say
and
it.
tacos.
Say it.
We're not racist.
We're not racist.
We're not racist.
Another Texas stereotype. You guys are racist and bigots.
Not
That
the
made me
case.
sound like a racist and a bigot right there, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Are we
You know,
racist in Texas?
I don't say we're racist. I say we're a very proud people, and anybody not from Texas, we're kind of skeptical of.
Yeah.
They do tend to judge us harshly themselves. So
Well, most of the people here, in my experience, embrace their stereotypes. In other words, we make racist jokes about ourselves and about our friends
quite often.
quite often.
Quite often.
One of the other gentlemen of the Texas Gentleman Alliance,
Who
Solomon,
is, or African ingenuity.
Yeah, he's not here right now.
He's
Yeah,
working.
He's
Go
working.
figure.
Yeah, hey. Black guy with a job. Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, racist.
No, seriously though, love the guy.
Love the guy. He's great, dude.
Solemite.
The great solo.
But-
Copyrighted material.
Oh,
Solo. Solo.
Anywho. So yeah, no, we're not all racist.
No, we're not all racist.
No.
But Solomon, for example, he embraces his stereotypes.
You know, I have come to find out, being of multiple states in this country and other places, that we are one of the most accepting and open
Yeah.
states coming to racial issues.
Exactly. We are. We're accepting, but we make racist jokes about each other.
And everybody does it.
I know.
Everybody does it.
Let's,
But
let's
at the end
stop
of the
building
day, we'll
walls
still pop
between our
open a beer.
emotions. Oh,
So,
say that again.
So at the end of the day, we'll still pop open a beer with each other and it's all
Exactly.
good.
Where are we going with this? Drive
That
through.
is a good point, everybody.
have-
That is my mother. She is currently cooking some chocolate bread.
And what'd she just say? We have
Drive-through daiquiri bars.
in.
Yes, I don't know if you've
Where?
ever been to San Antonio.
Yes, I
There's
know-
drive-through liquor stores, and they serve mixed drinks.
They tape the side
That
of the straw
is-
to the side of the cup. They think that's going to keep you from drinking it.
Yeah, yeah.
See, so that's another thing that we have here in the.
I've been through drive-through convenience stores, but drive-through daiquiri bars.
Yes,
Texas is the best state in the world.
I mean
Best country.
everybody knows
ever.
that. Texas is the best country in the world. Yes,
Are we
the
getting
great
off the
country
topic?
of Texas.
Are we getting off the topic of racism?
Well, I think we covered racism.
I think we covered racism.
Let's get to another.
Embrace your stereotypes. We make racist jokes about each other. Our friend Solomon.
We love each other.
He
it's all
embraces that he loves chicken and orange soda.
good. He does make good chicken.
He makes good chicken.
That's just okay.
Anyway,
Next topic.
next topic.
We all drive jacked up, economy killing trucks.
Gas guzzlers.
I said economy, not.
Economy.
I said
Yeah,
economy, not.
I know, but I said gas guzzlers because they're
All
also
right.
gas guzzlers.
Well, we might be illiterate to some degree, but it's all right.
Huh? What?
But we don't.
Keith, would you drive a jacked up pickup truck if you had the money?
Hell yeah.
Would I? Maybe. I don't care to have a big jacked up truck. A truck, maybe yes, but
I mean, I
to
don't
me,
want
it's
to.
kind of a waste of money.
I don't want it to look like I'm compensating either.
Yeah, trust me, you're not. Not that I know.
Yeah.
Awkward moment.
So, TGA after hours, everybody.
He's compensating for something.
Chode.
I don't need to compensate. That's why I don't want a jacked up truck. Chode. Chode.
But we don't. We don't. We just
We
don't.
We don't all drive jacked up pickup trucks. A lot of us do around where we live, though. Oh my God, we got more pickup trucks per capita.
Well, that's just because there's a lot of things you can do with them here,
Yes.
as far as taking them off road in the mud and going to the beach and things like that. But in general, no,
No,
not really.
Not a lot of them. So yeah, I don't think we're all rednecks. Okay.
No, if we're talking about jacked up trucks as far as mechanical problems, then hell yeah.
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 You know,
Definitely.
I got one sitting outside. The transmission's blown up. But,
That's the kind of jacked up
That-
we drive.
mostly, yes. Yes.
All right, moving on to.
To,
I think we touched on this earlier.
Yeah.
Texas pride, the
Yes.
greatest country in the world.
it's true.
That's right. Texas is a country.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
It's what it is, and it's always going to be that way.
That's right. Why are we the greatest state, country,
Because
republic in the world?
In the event that we do succeed, and in the event that we ever do decide to become our own republic / country, whatever you want to call it, we are the only state that can support itself financially.
We got our own power grid.
We do have our own power grid. We have our
got
own
East
farming.
Coast,
We
West
have
Coast, Texas.
basically.
We got all the oil, don't we?
We have all the refineries.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah. I sound uneducated. He's an uneducated hillbilly from Texas. Why is Texas the greatest state? You already said it. We could secede if we wanted to. We have breakfast tacos. We covered that earlier. We don't.
breakfast tacos. Breakfast tacos.
We seem racist, but we're not racist.
We all get along quite
We
nicely.
get along quite nicely.
I mean, okay, there's Cowboys fans, but what can you do, really?
You kiss my ass.
I mean, okay, but let's backtrack a bit. I got to touch on this.
Okay.
The Houston Oilers turning into the Titans.
Hey, they wanted to move to Tennessee. What
It's shame.
what are you getting at here?
Shame. It's a damn shame. That's what
The
I'm getting at.
Oilers.
I'm upset. I mean, I don't think I was born when that happened, but I'm upset.
Speaking of steers and queers, Keith is getting butthurt over the Oilers.
A little bit.
Queer.
A little bit. A little bit. All right, Romo, calm down.
Oh, Dak attack. Texas is the greatest state in the United States of America, and if you don't like it, kiss our ass.
Yes.
Is that basically what we're doing with this whole segment? If you
But
don't like
this is
Texas,
just
kiss
basically
our
telling
ass.
everybody else that they suck in Texas.
Yeah,
is where
you
it's
suck.
at.
Texas is great.
And
Okay.
I'm more than willing to open this up to comments too. And,
Yes. Comment on it. If you don't like Texas, tell us why.
and we'll do a rebuttal on this.
We'll do a
and that's a
rebuttal.
big word for you uneducated folks.
Yeah. We'll send you a picture of our butt with a rebuttal.
I believe
Get
I
it-
have one of
get it
Taylor's on
rebuttal.
standby.
That's right. Let's end this, please. We're gonna go off topic. Texas Gentlemen Alliance. Texas is the greatest. Kiss our ass. Have a good day.
Texas Gentlemen Alliance.
Are you tired of mowing the lawn, trimming the hedges, and changing your oil every 3,000 miles? Well, at Crazy Innovative Ideas, we have the perfect thing for you. It's called Making Your Wife Do It. Yeah, that's right. When you get home from a hard day's work, make your wife do it. It's perfect for all that stuff that you shouldn't have to do. What's your wife been doing all day? Cleaning the entire house? Taking care of your loud children? Washing all of your dirty underwear? That ain't nothing. You work hard. With Making Your Wife Do It, you'll have the time to sit on your butt and do all the things you planned on doing, like playing guitar, watching TV, jamming to the radio, and eating. All while you watch your wife do all the yard work she should have done already. We're so confident in making your wife do it that we'll give you a 1 year or until you sign your divorce papers warranty. Making Your Wife Do It. Only $99.95. Brought to you by Crazy Innovative Ideas.
Texas Gentlemen Alliance. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Keith.
Hi, Keith.
How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Good. Good.
Today we're going to be discussing a topic, another topic out of all of our topics. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a fun one, and we're just going to bullshit through it. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, nothing too serious.
We're going to talk about sleeping with your coworkers.
Is it okay? Is it ever okay? And when is it allowed?
It's probably not a good idea.
And it's probably should never be allowed.
It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Keith, are you going to sleep with some of our coworkers?
Well, I mean, you know, the thing. See,
You see, are
thing
they going to listen to this?
I'm sure half of them are probably going to hear this, but you know,
Who cares?
But you
Who
know,
cares? Would you sleep with some of our coworkers? You don't have to mention names.
probably.
Yeah.
I probably
Even
shouldn't.
though your mother just told us that was a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Silence.
yeah. It might not always be a good idea to do, but
You know, when you're desperate,
it's not even so much.
you
as
don't
being,
mind making things awkward at work, and you're not married
well
or in a relationship.
at that current point in time.
Yeah,
I'm-
it may not be a bad idea, but it's probably a bad idea.
It all boils down to how mature both people are.
So in other words, Keith, don't sleep with any of our coworkers.
Correct.
I'm
I mean-
not saying you're not mature, but
Hey. Well,
he's already don't know what to say because he doesn't want to like bring up people.
no, I don't, because the ones that I do hang out with, they're good people. Okay, the ones. I don't hang out with anybody. I mean,
You hang out with me, does that mean you want to sleep with me?
Taylor, you're a sexy man, but no.
Oh, man.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to disappoint you like that.
Dang it, man.
And I think your
Dang.
wife would be kind of upset.
Yeah, she would be very upset actually. I don't think she'd be surprised, but
Well, Taylor,
she'd be very
I
upset.
don't think many people would be surprised.
Oh, everybody thinks I'm gay at work. Huh?
Oh, Taylor,
Not-
Taylor.
Tell me
Okay.
what they say behind my back.
You're a great guy too.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what they say.
I know.
That's
People,
what they
I know
say.
people be talking mess. It's okay. I don't care though.
Nor do I. But would I? But would I? Would you?
If I was single,
You might want to choose your words carefully.
would I? I plead the fifth. I don't want to be single. Let me put it that way.
You got a good thing going.
I got a good thing
You got a
going.
good thing
I don't
going.
want to mess that up. I love what I
Alright.
got going.
Okay, so let me just say, touch back on some personal history here. My ex. I used to work with her, and that's how everything got started with her. And it was a nice relationship for a while.
Yeah.
For a while.
Ooh, for a while.
And then, well, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Why? Give us more details, Keith.
You never get away, you know. I don't want to sound like, you know.
Yeah, no.
But you need your personal space. Like, if you go to work, that's your time to de-stress and you know
What?
de-stress. That I know.
I'm
It sounds
gonna
funny.
go to work and
From-
de-stress.
I guess it depends on the relationship. You know what? Just it's got to be the right person. Let's
it's gotta
not
be
go
the
into
right
that. It's
person.
gotta.
I guess it just depends on who it is. I guess
Yeah, it's gotta
If you're gonna do your coworkers, do the right coworkers.
make sure they're mature about
Make sure
it.
they're mature about it. Or the best advice we can give
If you're
is
going,
don't do it.
unless, I mean, if you're going to do it, just make sure you both can keep it under wraps. You know.
Keep it under wraps and keep it wrapped, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely keep it wrapped up.
You don't have headphones on, can you? So you can't hear the sound effects that I'm doing right now.
No, I don't, and that's I don't think I really need to hear the sound effects
We'll
right
play
now.
it back and I'll let you listen.
But
I love you, Keith.
yes, Taylor, we know how your homoerotic sexual fantasies are with me.
Well, let's get homoerotic right now. Keith.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We're coworkers. Are we going to sleep together?
No, we're not.
Oh. Never mind. That just killed the mood.
That's getting edited out.
No, it's not. By the way, we're not gay and we're not going to sleep together. Don't think that. Texas Gentleman Alliance is not the Texas Gentleman Alliance, if you know what I mean.
Okay, let me ask you:
Yes.
should I do it?
Should you? I'm going to give you my honest opinion.
Honest opinion. There,
I
no holding
don't care what you do.
back. You're a friend.
I
You're a good
don't
friend.
care. I love you. If
Yeah.
you want to do our coworkers, I don't care. As long as you don't lose your job over it. In other words, yeah, don't lose your job.
Don't. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, like I said, just make sure it's right, and stay away from management if you can. If it benefits you, more power to you. But
yeah, I would recommend staying away from management. That's a
Yeah.
whole can of worms you don't want to fish with.
no.
Yeah.
But I guess in my current situation, would I? No. Just
No.
because I don't particularly care for the drama that comes along with it. You know,
Yeah, I don't either. And I don't want to be involved with that.
I'm not saying there's not prospects or potentials.
Potential draft picks.
I mean, if we're looking at it from that point of view, then yeah, first round, second round, whatnot. No,
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 that's going to be our answer. No.
Just don't do it.
Do not sleep with your coworkers. This is the Texas Gentleman Alliance. I'm Taylor.
I'm Keith,
We're out of here.
but yes, I do it.
Texas Gentleman Alliance.